Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Sliding out of the pocket. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. The give now to Abanikanda. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw with Penix. He'll buy some time right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw is gone. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Levante David. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Rick Blair.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Goff. Dancing to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
76. Here we go. 76. Average wall. Turbo set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Danny Gray as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. To try here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and 4. Looking to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Powering forward. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. This is up and good from Pinheiro. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Goff now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll go play action here with Penix.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
This ball deep for Tony.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll roll him out right.
They'll find Metcalf.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, it's Tony bringing it in.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Penix. And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Go ground. 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 Louis. Hey, 76. 76. Hardball. What's up?
Here's Goff. That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Goff now looking to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, lift. Now you want. Twos. Cut.
Now Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Fighting down past the 45. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 28 yards. Penix going to sneak it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Penix going to sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw with Penix. On the move to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. There's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And he is in for the 2 points, and they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8.
37, 49ers 29.
We have played 3 quarters. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Targeting Metcalf. He's had the hot hands in this one. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. To the air, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cards stringing together a couple of good pickups. It's another 1st down on that play. Here's Abanikanda. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And looking to throw, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Cade Otton from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th-quarter lead. They're going to try and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Cardinals will take over possession here up at the 44.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Penix.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
They are going for it. Penix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Goff.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Obama! 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 Let's go! Shut 2 up! 12! 12! Go! 12! Go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
17! 17! What's that?
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Deontay Thompson.
And the Cards will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Open man right side is Tony.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll throw with Penix. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw again is Penix. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And that's caught by Williams.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
Goff now looks to throw. Flushed out right.
This is caught by Waddle.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.